Very much, Ilva, for starting the tour. So you already introduced us to the story of the nursery. So the nursery is near Ashford in Kent. I will write down the address of the nursery. Do you have a website?
Yes, so our website is www.madrona.co.uk, and we have all our catalogue is online as a PDF, but we're also happy to send the stock sheet if people contact us.
Perfect. Great. So we will start with a tour of the place, and then we will go through the greenhouses. Why did you decide to specialize in rare and unusual plants?
So we both have an interest in different plants, and when Liam started, he was starting with what he was interested in mainly. And as it developed, we have discovered there is a market for plants that are not in ordinary garden centers, and they are often more interesting, more beautiful, but not so wide in distribution.
Yeah, absolutely. And I suppose many people like me wants to have something special in their garden and not the usual mainstream plants.
I think when you get interested in your gardens and in your plants, you quickly find it quite boring what is on offer in the ordinary garden
absolutely.
center.
You want to do something different.
Absolutely.
You want to upgrade.
And there is such a variety. You can never run out of options.
I completely agree. Okay, so we will start the tour with Ilva. Thank you very much. So the nursery opens with a nice show of different plants already in the reception area, as you can see. There is a palm. What palm is that?
That is a Trachycarpus fortunei.
Okay.
It's the most hardy plant or palm that we can grow in the British Isles.
Perfect. So for people who like to have a tropical looking in the garden,
it is the most easy one.
Okay.
There are other palms that people have tried, and if you live on the coast or in a very sheltered place,
they might be all right.
Yeah, but this is all right in most of the
UK. Perfect. What are the plants we have here?
Yeah, so at the entrance there is a border that runs through, and it needs again now sorting out because it's become a little bit overgrown. It does every year, but it has some interesting plants in it. So you have got a very nice Euphorbia, which is
bright lime green flowers, beautiful.
Absolutely, and that is Euphorbia palustris, Wallenberg's glory, which
Okay.
we also sell. And behind it we have it has seeded itself on a podum.
This one, with the okay.
Silver thistles. That is only a biannual.
Okay, it's a very nice contrast with the leaves.
And they keep placing them there themselves, so it's
okay. So
nature is doing its own arrangement.
naturalize as well for people who wants to have like a little bit of wild garden.
Yes.
Perfect.
Absolutely. So maybe as we're walking past, have a quick look at this is normally our tea shop, and people can homemade cake and tea and coffee. At the moment, unfortunately, because of the epidemic, that bit is closed.
Yeah.
But it will open in the future.
Yeah. Hopefully soon. Yes.
A nice addition to have.
Oh, I see some. Is it the Dicolos? Oh, what's that?
This is a Polygonatum.
The Polygonatum, yes.
Yeah, and
in
that is
bloom.
biflorum.
Very nice plant, very peculiar, with these arches of flowers nodding.
Yeah, it's a nice shade plant, but actually here it is in full sun. It seems to be all right.
So we start here with the plants that grow in full sun. These are. You have a very nice selection of grasses as well.
Yes. So we have one whole bed that is dedicated to grasses, and we try to grow some good quality grasses that are not so invasive mostly, but that fit different situations. So some are for more dry situations, some are for more wet situations, some for a little bit in between, and different heights. So
okay.
there are some smaller grasses and some really big Miscanthus.
According to what the
3
customers
meters tall.
prefer, yeah.
Yeah.
What is a grass that you would recommend for gardens? What is the most like the best selling grass, or the one that is very peculiar, quite rare, that you have in stock?
So I would say I do stock Miscanthus nepalensis. Is very beautiful, and that's quite difficult to get hold of.
Ah, okay.
People say it's like a miniature pampas grass, but it is much more graceful than a pampas grass.
Do you have any in stock?
Yeah, I do have some in stock. They are, of course, like many grasses, the best in the sort of late summer, autumn.
Mm-hmm.
So I have some of those. One that is flowering now, it is just a winter flower, which is very nice. It's Stipa gigantea.
Ah, yeah, beautiful. Yes.
Very nice.
Very graceful flowers. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice and nodding.
I
Yeah.
have a variety that is not yet in flower, but called Gold Fountain, which is particularly nice, I think.
Is it like in gold color? Or?
Yeah. So this flower is a little bit golden, but that has much more the gold color.
Ah, okay. Yeah. This is brown gold. The other one is more golden.
More golden, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, you can see here there's many different kind of grasses, including the famous Imperata cylindrica, the red baron. The blood grass. Yes.
Yeah. And it starts out like this now in the spring, and then when we get towards the autumn, it is all a deep red.
Red.
Yeah.
Well, I can see already the very beautiful red variegation on the leaves.
That is actually very nice to grow in a pot, because that's how it's grown a lot in Japan.
Ah, okay.
And they often grow it in a shallow pot, and it just looks beautiful with a few stones.
Oh, yeah, nice. Like in a Zen garden.
Yeah. But together with your bonsai, you see. For those people who have bonsai.
Great combination, yes.
Absolutely. This is obviously very bright and fluffy, but quite nice. This is Lychnis Jenny.
What's the name of this?
Lychnis.
The Lychnis Jenny. As you can see, a very bright pink flowers that looks like almost almost floating in the air with these long stems floating around. And definitely, if you like a splash of strong colors in your garden, this is a plant that we can definitely recommend to highlight some of the best spots in your garden. Yeah, you have a huge variety of grasses, including some variegated ones as well. Yeah,
that's a Miscanthus Cabaret. It's a good, if you want something with a bright.
Oh yeah, the Miscanthus thing. Yeah.
And makes a really good statement. Gets up to sort of maybe 5-6 foot.
Ah, okay. So it's quite a tall grass. Yeah.
It makes that sort of vast shape. It's really attractive. As a focal point, it's nice.
Cool. Yeah, probably near fences might be good to mask the fences as well. Yeah.
To mask your fence.
Perfect.
That is fine.
We continue now in the greenhouses, and you have also some trees here, including some beautiful Cornus in bloom.
I would like you to see Cornus Venus, which is really quite outstanding.
It is incredible. It's completely covered in flowers. The flowers are very elegant. They are whitish green with a red edge and a bright green center. And as you can see, the plants are absolutely covered in blooms. This is a great plant for big gardens, I suppose. How big does it grow?
Yes, so it makes a tree that is maybe 6-8 meters tall. So it's not an enormous tree.
Mm-hmm.
In the smallest garden there are other cornuses. We have a very good range of cornus. So if people come and we can choose together, you can always find
you can address the best types of.
For people who have a little bit more space, it is not enormous. It's not like planting a birch tree or a beech in your garden. It's much more manageable. Yeah, very exciting.
And yeah, the branches are incredible, especially the other plant is even more covered possibly.
Yeah,
It's really,
yeah.
really beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can see the elegance of the flowers and how many this plant can produce on just one tree. Like almost every branch is covered in blooms, really.
It's a particularly floriferous
Type.
type of cornus. But also the fact that the flower is so large, a lot of people actually, when they see it first, they think, oh, it's a magnolia because such large flowers. But
Yeah, you can actually.
a lot of breeding has gone into.
You can actually see how big is the flower in comparison to my hand, and imagine that multiplied by hundreds on the trees. The effect is really stunning. Thank you for showing this beautiful species.
So, I think we should have a look in our shade house. So, for people who have a garden with some shade, and most gardens have one area.
Yeah,
with
shade, yeah.
Sometimes it's a difficulty because you think, nothing will grow there. But actually, there are lots of plants that will grow in the shade and grow happily and better in the shade than in the sun. And so for them, we have a special shade house. So Liam has built and designed this structure, which is like a barn but without proper walls. Where all the walls are just slats.
Yeah, yeah, you can see actually how this looks like a barn here. 1 second, yeah. So this was designed by your husband.
Yeah, and it has been a lot admired. We have had architects and other nursery men and women come to look and take pictures because this is a good solution when you want to provide shade for your plants. A lot of nurseries have those horrible floppy plastic
Oh yeah,
fans.
true, yeah.
And this is a much more elegant solution and much more durable. It's been here now since 1996.
And also much more practical, I suppose. The ventilation system is absolutely great. There's obviously it is an open area, so it provides both shade, ensuring still good ventilation.
Yeah, which is important for the plants to grow well. So here we have some ferns, and there will be more ferns. We are in the process of getting in a few more ferns. There are lots of colorful hostas, different ones, larger, smaller ones.
Oh yeah, and different colors as well. We have blue hostas, marbled varieties, and lime green varieties. Yeah.
Paul's Glory.
Oh yeah, the Hosta Paul's Glory. You can see actually how bright is the lime green in the center of the leaf, contrasting with the dark green at the edge. Very beautiful, and yeah, some are actually blooming, correct?
Yeah,
are going to bloom. Also, Hostas also has a very beautiful blooms. Most people buy them for the foliage that is stunning, but the flowers are actually not any less elegant anyway.
So here is a very unusual shade plant that we don't see sold very many times. It is the Sarum Henryi. It has a felty leaf. It's sort of soft and furry.
Oh yes,
and a yellow flower.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's like very furry indeed. Yeah.
A lot of plants for shade. Their flowers are white or blue. So a yellow flower for shade is quite unusual.
Quite unusual, yes.
Yeah, but I think it is very. It is a subtle plant, but it is very attractive.
Yeah, especially if people like to touch leaves. My father, for example, has a thing to touch the leaves of the plants, and this is definitely a plant that is good for. I have some beautiful Dicentra spectabilis in bloom.
Always very beautiful.
This is a quite common plant, but is always one of the standards for any garden for the beautiful bright pink flowers, and is also a pretty easy plant to grow anyway.
Yes, it is, and I think everybody can find a place for that. There is also a lovely white variety that I have not got at the moment, but that is an alternative for those people who particularly don't like pink. As you get some people who So, oh, here they all come.
Yes, a few customers are coming. Please, Ilva, if you obviously need to speak with the customers, no problems.